back to this very moment collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless. Tapping into our spirit guides, our angels, the spirit team. Please show us what you have for us today in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, candles burned on my altar, that is where you can find me. Ooh. And let's get into today's message. So definitely a love message here. There is an old flame in your energy, collective. This could even be someone you haven't fully dated. I will say that. It doesn't have to be someone you were in a relationship with, but someone who you used to talk to romantically, someone where you were exploring, like, at least just where it could go with this person. They're now seeing you as like so much better or in a much higher position than they felt before. We have the Empress here, which is all about lavish abundance and giving birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others. The Empress in Tarot is a very favorited and coveted position. Everybody wants to be the Empress because she really is that girl. She represents divinity. She represents luxury. She represents wealth and attraction, nurturance and care, even a mother archetype, but kind of like leveled up of an appreciated and loved and spoiled mother archetype. And we have the Knight of Water, as to be expected. When you're dealing with the Empress, you have these Knight of Cups energies trying to come towards you and prove to you their love and prove to you what they have that they can give to you. I see someone in your energy who is emotional. They could be a bit childish, definitely a romantic person and enthusiastic, a bit contemplative. Definitely someone who thinks about what they want to do and they kind of strategize. So this person could be strategic and a little bit sneaky. This is someone who's falling in love with you straight up. This could lead to a wedding proposal even. This person is likely struggling to keep their own emotions in check, and they're feeling overwhelmed with their own feelings of attraction towards you. And this person could be feeling like inviting you out. So look out for that, and look out for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now we have the Axe and Love Call. So I'm hearing that you've been too cruel to this person. And I'm not saying that. I'm seeing other people say that about you. You know, the Axe is exactly what it sounds like. It's a breakup. It's a separation. It's saying, you know what? I'm going to stop this toxic pattern we got going. I'm not going to flirt with you all day, every day. I'm not going to have you flirting with me all day, every day. Let's see where this goes, or let's not. And either way is fine. But I want things to be clear and I want to stand on business. So I see that at a certain point, you know, you had to axe this person from your life. You had to take a step back from them and see what else was out there, or just to really get away from them, even if you didn't move towards anyone. We got the High Priestess and the Star here. So you are so locked in, tapped into those higher realms. You know exactly what's going on. And I feel like you know your potential at this time, and it's to be expected. High Priestess could mean that you've already gone through a situation like this where you've had people of the past pursuing you after you moved on and moved up to bigger and better things. So you could be used to this energy and totally unfazed by it. Because it's like you see straight through it. You already know what they're trying to do. You already know what their intention is. You're not fooled. You're not experiencing wishful thinking. Well, what if? Well, they just want to be my friend. You're being very direct and upfront. I mean, we have the Love Call here. That's an expression of love. That is someone sending you a message, letting you know that they're thinking about you. Love Call, you could receive any unexpected communication in the very near future. And we have the Star card, which is all about wish fulfillment and wealth and prosperity and luck. Also about destiny and fate. So destiny and fate is unfolding for you right now, collective, positively. And this person is trying to attach themselves to you so that they can some way, somehow be a part of that positivity, or some way, somehow catch a stray of wealth and abundance themselves. They very much so want to experience the high life like you are. This is a sign of happy times. This is a sign of you making positive, optimistic, long-term plans, and that you're on the right path. So here's the thing. We have the Phoenix. you've grown and transformed greatly since you've been connected to this person. So it's not even just about like, oh, okay, I'm not really feeling it anymore romantically. This would be more of a sign that you're genuinely not in alignment as much anymore. So they're genuinely like, even if you did decide, all right, let me give them a chance, this would be like, okay, well, we go on a date. And not only are you struggling, but this person is struggling. They're struggling to be authentic. They're struggling to feel like themselves. They're tripping over themselves in their words and getting uncomfortable and feeling like, oh, this is hard, because they're picking up on that too. The Phoenix is about a new phase, a new cycle, rekindling, can be a part of this, moving forward together with someone. It could be about renewal, transformation after a period of kind of being in hermit mode and focusing on yourself, leveling up, or going through like that dark night of the soul type energy too. It can be about growth and transformation and change in many different ways. And then we have this curveball, I like you energy. So this person is trying to express their love to collective, and they're feeling like you went through a transformation, and the more they kind of get into it, the more they kind of feel slighted. This person feels like you moved on like straight up too quickly. It's like, not only did you move on, that I could take, but I feel like you should have waited for me. So maybe you've even told this person at some point before that you would wait for them, and they really kind of took it as law. They took it as like, okay, I'm good. I never have to worry about anything when it comes to collective, because we had a conversation that we were each other's number one. And even though I went to explore other connections, they promised they'd wait for me. So they come back and they're like, wait, you were supposed to wait. And it's like, you didn't even wait. And they're feeling away. The Delulu is high with this one, not gonna lie. The Delulu on this one is pretty high. We have the Knight of Fire, so that's so funny how we had the Knight of Water coming out, talking about the person of the past, and now we have the Knight of Fire, the opposite, coming out, talking about what's coming towards you now. The Knight of Fire is someone who is passionate, adventurous, very self-assured, and even a bit restless. They like to really go for new things. They like to try. They like to put in effort. They like to evolve. They don't like to feel stuck. This is a sudden event that is calling in your attention. Time is of the essence, and you're being called to think things through carefully, because you are having more than one option in the near future, collective. We got the Page of Swords, someone who's logical, honest, impulsive, but curious. This person could bring in challenges. So I feel like a energy being kind of devil's advocate. It's so interesting. The way that I'm seeing it is almost like there is two romantic interests coming in that are solid. You have the one of the past, the Knight of Cups, and then you have the one of the future, the Knight of Wands. And then you have this curveball, Page of Swords, this person just coming in and challenging your mind. Could be a year or two younger than you, or a bit younger. And they're helping you make your decision of what direction you want to go. But at the same time, they're kind of almost wanting to be a romantic option for you as well. It's like they're trying to hint like, you know what, why don't you just go with me? And it's like, okay, whoa there, buddy. Whoa there. We have the Hermit and life experience. The Hermit is all about spending time in quiet meditation. I was just talking about that, how some of you have gone through Hermit mode to get to where you are. And you've gone through a period of self-teaching and spiritual teaching and self-discovery. This life experience energy is a significant event coming towards you. It's a powerful revelation that leads to really big changes. And Spirit is really calling collective to spread your wings and fly. There is someone in your energy feeling like you moved on too quickly and feeling like really slighted that you're not considering them as a romantic option. We have share your art with the world and the editor here. So Spirit is actually calling you towards some bigger things that have more to do with your creativity. It says it's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. So if you have something to say, something to share, definitely get to posting, create new social medias if you're feeling weird about things being on your personal page. It's okay to have a personal page. And then just a page that you do your art on, and a page that you kind of focus on your creative adventures, and you're doing your own creative thing and focusing on what you want to manifest and all that good stuff. Editor, it says your writing or other creative projects benefit from outside help and support. This is a good time to reach out to people who are like-minded. So say you want to be a writer, this would be a good time for you to seek out some writers groups and see like, okay, who else is doing the writing thing and who's doing it successfully, or where are the writers, what are they doing? For an example, what platforms are they using, or how are they getting their content out there? This is a great time to connect with groups. You can look up Reddit groups, you can look up meetup groups, you can look up groups in your community, all that kind of stuff, to connect with people who are doing the same thing that you're doing to help you expand. That's what I got for us today, collective. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.